But you see, yeah, you know them man that are in bare relationships, yeah. People call them relationship guys. But are you really a relationship guy if you're jumping?
If you're bare.
Bare, isn't it? It doesn't make sense, bro.
I hear you still. But then again, it's like you can tell that guys will say, "Oh, look, I've been in bare relationships. I'm a serious person. I'm not messing about."
Yeah, but then why you? How come you can't hang on to them then? Why do you keep losing them though?
The guys will say, "Oh, it's the girls that I'm with," rather than, like I'm not serious. Like you can see I'm serious because I'm taking people seriously. But if it's not working out, then
like 6, 7, 8 times, bro. Then you get what I'm trying to say, fam?
It's dumb.
Like who's the problem, bro? You get it? And it's more, as I think personally, it's more of a flex, yeah. If you're single for time and you understand that, yo, I'm not ready for one now, rather than someone that's been in bears and they're struggling to main. I don't know, innit?
I don't know, because if you're single for time, then you can just easily be labeled as unserious. Like if you could just, I don't know what I'm on. For example, let's take me and you, for example. 2 25-year-old men.
I'm 26.
Oh, 26. So look, we're both turning 26. We're both 26.
Yeah.
And people might look at us and think, hey, like, if you're always single, if you're not like, if you've never actually, been in that situation, then like, are you a serious person? Are you looking for her? Or are you just happy and comfortable being in the situation of just being floating and doing whatever you want? And someone might say that person that's been in multiple relationships, albeit it hasn't worked out, but they've look more of us. They've tried to be a serious person.
But how many times you try 100 times? Why is it not working? That means you must be unserious. Whereas one was with the single brother, he's serious in the fact that he knows what he wants, so he's prolonging it rather than just jumping into something knowing that it won't.
He's waiting. He's just delaying.
Proper, isn't it?
Everyone's saying they're waiting for the right one, but what is the right one these days? Like what? As a single person, when you're saying, you're waiting for, I don't know, the correct person to walk into your life. If a single person keeps saying that, I'm waiting. Before you know it, 30. Before you know it, 33. You're going to weddings. Now you're the single uncle with the Ray and nephew ball at the barbecues.
Single uncle,
bro.
That's what good. At least you tried, man.
Before you know it, bro. I'm telling you, time is coming.
Man's even telling him to spill the juice. Spill the juice. Body.
Might as well get sprayed in the middle.
Anyways, I'm back. UTL pod. Another episode. We got a different setup today still. Two-man step. In Boemo. Wissa in Boemo.
Yeah. We got other two-man steps. Daniel Sturridge and
Suarez. Lampard. Drogba. Bergkamp, Henry.
Fabregas Costa that one time.
That season. I'm
trying to think.
What do you think, fam?
Laka Uba-ish.
Yeah. Ozil Sanchez?
It's a hard hit and miss. Trying to think iconic. We had to say top
Quinn,
5.
I forgot who. Now Quinn and someone else.
Not Letitia.
Now Quinn and...
Who did he play for? Who did Quinn play for? Sunderland,
played for Blackburn, played for Arsenal. Was at the Emirates yesterday.
Is it?
Yeah. Played for... That's ball knowledge, right?
Yeah, that's...
Who else?
Cole and York, obviously, the standard ones. Don't know, Sheringham have a partner?
Crouch and Defoe.
That was a good one. That was quite a few still. Is there others that are not forwards though? Midfielders and that?
Like centre mids and that?
Yeah. Like midfield
Gerard
duos
Lampard.
though. Yeah.
England.
Gerard Lampard, Vieira and Gilberto.
So...
it's tough,
Drinkwater, Kante.
Drinkwater, Kante.
Bro, Premier League winning midfield.
I hear you still, but there ain't nobody saying, man's on a 2-man step. What Drinkwater, Kante? Hell no.
He will be Drinkwater. They're way off their pace.
Kante just mad active in the field, bro.
But flipping out. Introduce yourself.
Left wing today. I'm never on the left, bro. I've actually never been on your left side. Win, lose or draw, in your out. Stay with again, man. UTL.
Denzel V, football verbal, already know. Team step today. And obviously, you've got to test your touch for me. Actually, before we even do that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Do you get it? Make sure, innit? Make sure. By force. Anyway, he's got a test your touch question for me. Test your touch is when we ask each other football questions. We test each other's knowledge. He's gonna ask one for me. I'm gonna ask one to him. Innit? I got one right now. You got your.
I'm trying to go first because I'm trying to draw you out because we all know if you're a serious viewer about Denzel, and his goldfish memory.
Go on then.
So
what is it? Years on that?
You'll see, bro. Arsenal at the Emirates yesterday beat Sunderland 3-0. And I'm gonna take Denzel back to the last time Arsenal played Sunderland at the Emirates. First, I'd like you to name the Arsenal 11 of the day.
What year was this?
That was in the 16-17 season, match week 34.
We played them in 16-17.
You played them in 16-17. That was the year that they went down, if I'm not mistaken. I want you to name the lineup and a little bonus point in the end if you can name the scoreline and the goal scorer.
You have to start from goalkeeper to attack.
Let's start from the keeper. You're gonna get 30 seconds to do this. In fact,
no, start because I don't give you 30 seconds.
That's
I let you man have your time, bro. I let you man do it. I let you man.
Don't worry, go off. Don't worry, no time.
In goal, I'm going for Petr Cech.
Okay.
Correct. Right back, I'm going Hector Bellerin.
Correct.
So centre back, I'm going.
I'll give you a clue. You paid a free back.
I paid a free back.
Yeah.
So Bellerin was part of the free back. Was he right wing back?
He was wing back.
Okay, free back.
This lineup.
Was Koscielny there?
No.
Oh, so we're going Mustafi.
Mustafi was there. Middle of the three.
Kolasinac.
Nope. He was in the squad though.
Mustafi. Socrates then.
No.
No way. Holden.
Way off it. Holden was there.
David Luiz.
Right centre back. No, David Luiz. 16-17, big man.
When was David Luiz?
He was at Chelsea, bro. He won the league with Chelsea at that year. Depends on his years again. That's what I mean. Like, just guys so ridiculous.
Holden, Mustafi, and like, who will be on the left? The left, Pablo Mari. No, that's a
Pablo Mari. Bro, what year are you in, bro?
Yo.
This is not, I'm not helping you. You ain't got no one to help him.
Just answer this here. Was he left-footed?
Yes. Left of the three.
He was left-footed.
I'll give you a clue. He was a fullback. He slotted in there.
16-17. Nacho Monreal. Left wing back. And it wasn't Kolasinac.
It wasn't Kolasinac.
Kieran Tierney.
Close. Kieran Gibbs.
I said Tierney was way after that as well. What the hell?
Double pivot.
Of Guendouzi.
You're just way off it, bro. Guendouzi was not 2016, bro. Are you an Arsenal fan or not? I'm confused.
Double pivot of
Lord have mercy. Aaron Ramsey.
And 60-17.
Don't overcomplicate.
Santi.
No.
What do you mean don't overcomplicate?
Not the word shot. Don't overcomplicate.
Coquelin.
No.
Pivot.
Yes.
And it's not overcomplicated.
I think this was this person's first season.
Granit Xhaka.
Granit, yes.
I was going to say him first, you know. But I didn't want to do too much mistakes.
And now a front three.
16-17.
16-17.
Left wing Alexis Sanchez.
Correct.
Striker. Danny Welbeck.
He was on the bench and came on.
Giroud
was the striker.
And then right wing. Was it actual right winger though?
Nah.
He wasn't, innit? He's a midfielder playing right.
Basically.
Midfielder playing right. Who would they have put there?
Spoke a lot about him this week.
Ozil.
Yes. Picked on as a right 10, so to speak.
Who's on the bench? Welbeck.
On the bench, you got Welbs, Gabriel Paulista, David Ospina, Theo Walcott. Iwobi came on in this game, Coquelin, El Neni.
That means that's some howlers then.
So
what the hell? That's some David Luiz and
talking about Pablo Mari and that, bro. You're lucky guys are here to ridicule you, bro.
I was getting Caesars mixed up.
Can you name the scoreline and the goal scorers as well?
16-17.
Yeah. Forget the scoreline.
There's no way, bro.
Forget it, bro.
Wait, 16-17, we played Sunderland.
At home.
2-0.
In the league.
2-0.
Yes, correct.
I just guessed that.
And
who scored? Sunderland, 2-0 in the league, 16-17. You know, there's a guy on TikTok here. You can ask him any match and he knows. But that's.
I could do that though for a little United.
Swear.
For United games, yeah. A lot, majority like the last 10 years, yeah.
If I said like 17, 18 and I said a team, you'll know. Yeah. That's kind of mad, you know.
We'll run that after. But Sanchez scored a brace.
I didn't know. I didn't know that. Anyway, your question is, can you name the last 5 Manchester United number 10s that wore the number 10 shirt? Basically?
Last 5.
Yeah, including the current one.
Current is Mateus Cunha.
Yeah, correct.
Before that was Marcus Rashford.
Correct.
Before that was Wayne Rooney.
No, it wasn't.
There was someone in between.
Yeah.
Rashford took it off someone. Are you sure?
What do you mean I'm not sure? Yes.
No, right Ibra. Ibra had it for his season.
Then it was Wayne Rooney.
Then it was Rooney. And then before Rooney was... Who had it before Rooney? Rooney wore. What was Rooney's first number? 8. I'm violating. I'm cooked. Cole?
He's cooked, chat. No.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Not Veron. I think Veron or 8. I'm way off it. 10.
Yeah, 10.
Dwight York?
No.
Cantona?
No.
I'm violating.
You're going way back.
I'm violating. I'm
this
mocking
is,
it.
This is 07, 08, you know.
7 or 8.
They were for a season. We say
10.
York, fam.
I'm violating. Number 10. Bro. Position. Give me. I need a clue.
Midfielder. And he wore it for one season, 07, 08. I'll be real, I didn't know he wore the shirt number, bro.
Anderson didn't have it, did he? Can't be
He
Anderson.
wore number...
He had 8. I think he had 8.
8.
Midfielder. We have Fletcher, Gibson, Jason Park. Am I missing some? Is he a wide player?
It's in the mid, isn't it?
Bro.
I didn't know he wore the shirt.
I don't know who. Owen Hargreaves.
No.
I'm way off it, bro.
Should I just tell you?
Please.
Who scores?
Scholes wore 10.
Yeah, I didn't know this.
Are you sure that's United,
for a season,
bro?
Look.
Oh my days.
He wore it for a season. And Rooney probably just grabbed it off him straight away.
I never remember. Listen, if you remember Scholes with a 10.
Wait.
You have to be 30 plus.
Let me double check.
Scholes with a 10 is insane.
Yeah, he worked for a season. He was 18. That's better wage, you know.
That's crazy.
He
And
won
then
10 for a season and went back to 18. And then he gave, I think because he gave it to Rooney.
Even him with a 10 is just a bit weird. He was
and
never...
then before Scholes was Van Nistelrooy. He worked for 5 years.
Rude.
And then before Van Nistelrooy was Teddy Sheringham. Beckham wore 10 for a bit.
Did he?
Yeah, for one season. Roy Keane wore it for one season as well.
What? So the guys were just wearing 10?
Bro, this is weird.
Was there designated shirt numbers or guys were just...
Yeah, no, wait. It says, yeah, Roy Keane wore it, then he gave it to David Beckham, and then Roy Keane wore it again.
Were they just swapping shirts? Were they just swapping shirts at half time and that?
Sunday
no
league,
names,
like,
and they were just taking off top and just swapping them.
Their shirt, Sunday league. Yo, you just picked the first one, first serve.
Nonsense, man.
Flipping home.
That is crazy. I never would have got that in a million years. Full scores, you know.
That's mad. Hey, what, are you still kicking ball?
Damn.
You still kicking ball?
Not as much. Non-league, just, bro. Jamie will be the first to tell you, like, if it's not worth your time or you're playing at a very good setup these days, it's just not worth, like, you'd rather have your full Saturdays to yourself to do whatever you want, whether it's going out, you go to a motive. You went to a motive yesterday? I would have rather gone to a motive than lose 3-0, go home, brim, shower.
Nah, but you can do both though.
No, but it's like, especially, let's say, for example, majority of people in non-league that are above 20 plus, got to find a 9 to 5, you got to work. If you're working from Monday to Friday, Saturday now comes, and you're not playing at the highest level, or getting paid, or getting much out of it in general, then it'd be funny. You'd rather the free time,
Saturday, innit? Or have a release blast on the weekend.
Do you understand? Like,
I do hear it still from that angle, fam. But and it's true. Unless you're trying to make it pro, so you're saying unless you're trying to make it pro, it's not really.
Unless you're really trying to like travel somewhere and you're getting some substance out of it, whether it's P's exposure, because even for example, like SE Dons, they're step 6, but playing for SE Dons, having that exposure on YouTube, it holds weight. And there's some people, like I think the striker from hashtag a few years ago, I forgot his name, tell me something. I know a guy who used to play for Bromley, who's now playing there. Like that exposure alone will get you back to that level. So if your goal is to obviously progress through,
he left Bromley to play for them.
No, not left Bromley, but he's been like in certain places. He's a very good player, but like he's now playing there at that level. He's way better than that level, but he's playing there for the exposure to get something out of it and then progress back up in it. So unless you're really making money, exposure, or at least enjoying it genuinely,
the love of the game. But that's what it's for though. Is that not majority what people just the love of the game? Because more time at that age, everyone knows they're not making it pro. So a lot of men out there just for the love of the game, and they settle for like a step 5 not because they're not good enough to play higher, but because of the like
the comfortability, what football gives you, which I hear that stuff.
Nah, just because there's not enough. Like you don't have to train as much. You don't have to. Like the demands are less at that step, so you can enjoy your football in a more relaxed environment. Whereas if you go higher in like a step 4, step 3, you might be good enough to play there, but you have to train harder. You have to keep up. The
demands.
You got more competition in your position. you just got to do your runs, all of that. Whereas step 5, you don't have to be as fit as you have to be in the higher steps, innit? So you can enjoy your ball and you can still continue to play football at a decent level rather than just it being ball sessions.
I feel like the lower down you go is when you get like more like politics, because as you go up, you're signing contracts now when you're actually now worth a bit of money or you're getting paid, for example. You'll still see it, of course.
Do you think though? Because even if you're going up to the pro game, politics is
I feel
the highest, bro,
I feel like there's
because
politics.
there's money on the line.
There's politics, but as like, honestly, these days, especially like people that you might know personally, for example, you'll see guys on Twitter bouncing from 4 or 5 different clubs this season. You're thinking you're a good player. Like if you being at a certain club let's say you're a step 2 player, but you're playing at step 4, you might be bouncing around a few clubs, step 3, step 4, and you're thinking, why is that happening? Because the politics of non-league these days, it could be simple, something as simple as one game, for example, Gaffer makes an example out of you. But then, let's say let's talk about the Bracknell example.
I don't know.
You don't know about that?
Let them know.
Basically, like back in October, one of my brethren, he's playing for Bracknell now, and just the manager literally went viral on Twitter. 2 million, 3 million views. Just going off at the players. Just literally
someone that we know, like?
Yeah. Someone
that was at the club at the time.
Yeah. Literally just making an example of some of the players, talking about their conditioning, talking about not taking their body seriously. And at the end of the day, people in the reply saying, this is step 3 football. Like, you can't be going here and demanding standards of professional football. And these days, it's like,
though?
I mean,
because these are players that are trying to get to that level.
As you mentioned, Lord have mercy. As you mentioned, water break, production. As you mentioned, not everyone has that aspiration. Some people, as you said, are there at that point just to make get something out of football. Just to, I'm still kicking football on a Saturday. I'm still, having banter with the guys and change room. I'm actually calm.
Production's on job.
I'm actually got production's on job. Like just to obviously get something out of it. You can't. Some people again. Like I think the manager, one thing that he said that kind of stuck with people is that, after they're losing, they're going to their beer and smashing pints. That's the culture for them though. And if people at that level are trying to, take that away from them, then jump out the game. Do you understand? Now you're turning what's meant to be a hobby into a job at that level, which some people just, again, they can't resonate with.
I'll say man's kind of out of touch with the non-league stuff right now, because bro, man stopped kicking ball in 6th form, bro. Because so like man's always been, when I was young, man's always been like football. Like I couldn't imagine not kicking ball at a good level, because all this school football and that Sunday it was 2. I'll be real, it was easy, innit? So I wanted to actually always challenge myself, play for the best teams out there. But 6th form, bro. I went 6th form, so A levels, bro. So you do A levels, bro. I picked biology, psychology, and I think I'm on business studies. Yeah,
Nepo baby,
bro.
Doing academics and that. Football.
Bro, hear this though. But they are A levels intense, bro. So, and 6th form time is the kind of time that you're getting into like the men's ball, like the proper like you started to head into the non-league stuff. So you're playing like under 18s. Some are even getting picked for men's team and that as well, innit? So you're pushing and the demands are getting higher. And FA Youth Cup is now there, and the matches are more quay and that. So to do that now on a Tuesday, I was playing for Coney, bro. When I was that age, Coney Heath, 18s. And I live in, so it's journey to training. You come back at a dumb time. You're actually getting pushed though, like you're getting trained hard, and then you got like you have to revise, and you got a game midweek, and then I've got a school game for the 6th form team, and then on the weekend you have a match, and then you have mocks coming up, and the mocks, and you're struggling, you get smoked by the biology and that, you get smoked by the mocks. Mumsy's onto you. But I remember I went FAU, I think I said it on pod before, FA Youth Cup game. Like man, bro, this time Gaffer's even rating, man. I've gone there now. I didn't play a single minute, bro. Bearing in mind, I've skipped revision.
No way.
I've skipped revision to come and play in this game, and I haven't played. And it was quiet, it was cold, and I was like, bro, I'll be real. Like, I think that's when I started not rating the ball team, bro. I'll be real. Like some man will say, if you were resilient through that period, that's what shows what like someone that's on this. I'll be real. Like sometimes it's okay to say this is not for me, fam. It wasn't like quality wise, I feel like it's calm, but then in terms of like that side of the game, people, you actually need that, because a lot of these ballers, they might have gone through so much trials and tribulations that no one sees, and that's why they're at the level. It's not just quality. For example, if you look at someone like Eze, that's why he got rejected when he was a young, when he was a young
Fulham, bare different teams.
Some man after that first rejection, they would have their love for football would have just gone, and they would have stopped playing ball. So that's why I stopped kicking ball, bro. I stopped loving it, bro. I love football. I love playing football. I don't know, man. I just maybe I was just with that extra
pressure and obligation.
Not even the like the gaff is just on, like is in someone's hands. Like I just want to go search kickball, have fun with the man, them kickball, and it's still competitive because it's it's bragging rights.
Yeah, of course. You can always make it a bit competitive.
Yeah, man. You can always make it like winner stays on, like FV conversations, me playing me. Like, do you get? It's still starting to play for, but when you have a manager, now you have to go quay places to kick ball.
And then again, you don't get
football,
much.
You can't even enjoy the ball.
I feel like it doesn't get spoken enough about how like the trials and tribulations, especially when you're not at the highest of levels. Like when you're like, I don't know, you get released from like, as his example, like Arsenal, Fulham, Mill, wherever it is, you still see that leverage to bounce back because you're within the professional environment. You've been at these places, so you can go to different clubs and be like, okay, no, I've been X, Y, Z. I can. There's still that room to pick yourself up. But let's say, for example, you're in non-league and your step 3 manager says they don't want you anymore. Okay, where do you go then? Do you go step 4? That's what I'm saying. Like to pick yourself up motivation wise to say, okay, I'll go step 4. If I go step 4 and it doesn't work out there, then what? Okay, I stay in step 4. Do I go step 5? Like I feel like having that rejection and the trials and tribulations higher up is way easier, because then you can literally say, when you're now at non-league step 3, step 4, once you get that immediate rejection step 3, then what's stopping you from saying I don't want to play anymore? It's simple.
I don't agree, because the drop from getting used to the academy environment, being so close to a professional football setting, and now being out of it, that will hurt you way more than what you're saying about step 3. Imagine you're used to the banging facilities. You're known as the pro baller. You have the training kit. Everyone knows you as the baller. You're at this team, and that goes away from you. And it's not as easy as you saying to find a new club.
Of course, it's not.
So imagine you're out. You're not finding a club for time. You're gonna be, bro. Mentally, that's peak, because when you academy ballers, is basically their character, is basically a part of their identity, being a footballer. You know, they're not even a person; they're known as the academy baller, bro. So a lot of them are still stuck in that. That's why they can't fathom the fact that they're not in that setup normal thing. Becomes a part of them still, and when that goes, I feel like it's dark, bro. You see how many man do you see fall off after you? But I hear it though.
It's true. Well, I'm thinking of people like, again, you mentioned Eze, innit? Another example, Semenyo, for example, who apparently was bouncing from Palace, different clubs when he was younger. Because they've already been in that environment and they've been exposed to it. And of course, they're talented, they're hardworking, they probably want it. Like, for them to get back into that situation is not as difficult as someone to find the motivation as, like, I don't know, a 16, 17-year-old who's, again, in and around the environment just to push that bit further is different to potentially maybe an 18, 19-year-old where football is not a job anymore. Like, it's, you know, it's more of a hobby, not a hobby, so to speak, but if you do want to progress, you're going to have to go through multiple non-league clubs, which you might not even be enjoying. 1, 2, it's far more political. You might not have the right contacts, the right exposure. So I think it's much harder for that person to pick themselves up and go again, having trials and tribulations in non-league, than people that have been in and out of the academy and system. Because for me, I feel like for them especially, not only is there like a pathway there in terms of, okay, I've been at so-and-so and so-and-so, but there's also an internal work ethic that they possess to get back there. Whereas a non-league now, not only are you nowhere not training to the same level as the professionals, you're just going to be that extra step behind if you're not in a stable environment, bouncing from place to place. Like, that's just how I see mainly the state of non-league now. Like, a lot of people just be like, I'll just sack off altogether.
The release thing was dark though, man, because imagine being a guy, this is separate though, like just the release thing in general. Imagine being a guy, we know how it is. Footballers, they get absolutely breaded by people around them. People, bro, whatever they say goes in some of their circles, bro. They're like the stars of their circle just because they kick ball. Your attention from people, your attention from girls, just the fact that you're a baller alone allows you to do so much things. So then to now take that from you, and the fact that football's basically your day to day, bro. You're even getting day release from school and that. In your mind, school don't even matter. And then for them to say now, you don't have that anymore. Flipping hell, fam. To pick yourself from that, pick up yourself from that is
it's tough. It is tough. Yeah. Again, as I said, like you've got the foundations in terms of, because more than anything, yeah, football. We talk about ability, we talk about work ethic, but character is something that obviously can be developed, but you do benefit from being in that environment character-wise far more than someone who's never been there before. Because you hit footballers with, like, let's say when a footballer gets injured or something, they can deal with that far greater than the average person who's playing non-league and then has to go to work in their brim. They might have to call in sick,
NHS,
XYZ.
They have to do the NHS thing as well.
Do you understand? Like they have to do their private physios and stuff.
And then you have to be on the waiting list. It's true, you know. It's good that you mentioned that, because imagine if you get injured in non-league, you actually can't go work, bro.
Can't. Imagine
it affects your bread.
You do your ACL playing non-league football. You can't go to work. You have to get your surgery. You have to pay for your surgery private. That's peas, isn't it? What goes from there?
That's why their man rise the GoFundMe, fam.
Do you understand?
Because, bro, whereas a pro, the club will do that.
Everything's taken care of. Before you know it, they've got their road to recovery is already started.
And they have the proper recovery plan.
Majority, I've known a few people who's done ACLs and that. Unfortunately, they have to wait six months plus to get just to get a surgery, let alone to then start the rehab. And then before you know it, that person's career is basically over. Whereas
it's like what? You're actually playing like what, 2 years, or a year and a bit later.
Imagine a 2-year layover because of an injury. Like, how do you then mentally pick yourself up to?
And you're like 26, where life is, and you've got responsibilities and bills, and some people have kids and families. It's actually dark stuff.
That's what I feel like. The mental side, they've appreciated. They've had those tribulations throughout their entire life. So dealing with that for them even it doesn't even compare to the average person, really. Yeah. So
to be fair, we were supposed to do a Q&A, innit? I got the people them to send in questions, but we went off a bit, but it's calm. So let's get into it though. I wanna go through the questions.
Let's have a look.
So I want to ask, what player got you man into football?
You want to start that one off? Because I know you've got a few.
Yeah, I already said players. I've said it 100 times, innit? Do you know what it is? I've got so much ways to answer it. So cool. From an Arsenal angle, because that's the team I support, I was growing up watching guys like Rosicky, Alexander Haleb. Those are guys that I rated. Van Persie, because I remember my first Emirates Cup was against Inter Milan in like 07, I think. These were the guys that were playing. The Emirates was just beautiful. The way that these man play is silky. Alexander Haleb, silky, Rosicky. You get it? So from an Arsenal perspective, them and Van Persie, Alexander Haleb, and Thomas Rosicky. From a football in general one, obviously Messi, I'll be real. Of course. Messi, my favourite player of all time. I feel like that's an easy answer, isn't it? Fernando Torres at Liverpool, just T90s.
The aesthetic. I feel like people are more attracted to like his outside football rather than his pitch.
He's running, his hair's flying. No, obviously, why in it? But his hair's bouncing around and that, like you're thinking, around that. These guys are flipping ball outs, crashing on teams, quick, tall striker. For Spain as well, doing his thing. And Steven Gerrard, I feel like he's just like, football is Gerrard, bro. Like, he what's the word, like?
I feel like culture-wise, like, he gets a lot more flowers than, you know, that helps him a lot in terms of like Gerrard debate.
Passion.
Yeah.
That's a guy that he'll wear his heart on his sleeve, like, for the club. Like, he'll die for the badge, bro. He could shoot from long range, score goals, free kicks, assists. Like, Gerrard was proper still. I rated Gerrard. So Gerrard, Torres, Messi.
Yeah. Those guys, like, just a bit more on them, like, it feels like when people talk about those three specific guys, for example, it's more than football for them. Like, it's more like you can relate to their Gerrard's character. Torres' aesthetic, people wanted to look like him, play like him. And Messi just being Messi.
Even black guys.
Even black guys, you'll think headband, blonde hair, like, so you wanted to be that, even though you couldn't, you wanted to look like that, bro.
You couldn't, fam.
Bro, I don't know what's going on.
You ain't making yourself a second, fam.
Child, I don't know what it is. I was even drinking water. No, I'm fine. I'm steady.
Cool. What about you, though?
For myself, my dad was he got me into football.
Obviously, no, definitely. Like, if you're talking on a general thing,
what do you mean?
I would say player.
Player? No, I'm not talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about players. I'm getting there, bro.
Sorry.
I'm saying like I kind of like how I saw football was basically through him. So who he liked and who he appreciated is who I began to appreciate. So for United, he wasn't a United fan. So for me personally, it was obviously vibes, man. Nigerian dad, whoever's winning. His teams when he came to this country, like Chelsea and Liverpool, because John Barnes was here, innit? And John Barnes is, bro, if you're Dad,
they love John Barnes.
John Barnes.
Yeah, right. They love John Barnes. They love him, bro. Tom Ince. Tom Ince. Tom Ince. Paul Ince. They like Paul Ince.
Yeah.
Zidane. They love Zidane.
They love Zidane as well, still, yeah.
Henry. They love Henry. Who else do they like?
Yeah.
Like Ronaldo. R9. They love R9. Ronaldinho.
There's a few. There's just that, again, after that, there's that catalogue of ballers that just, bro, the way they played the game.
No matter what they did, fam.
Honestly.
John
so
Barnes.
For United specifically, it was just, again, mainly Rooney, Ronaldo, of course, always scoring the goals. Nani. That's when I started to like understand football a bit more. And Nani was obviously coming through for, okay, Ronaldo's coming out, Nani's coming in. You'll see him score some brazy goals off left foot, right foot, the celebrations, the flips, like he kind of resonated with that. And even when Ashley Young came in, like again, that's when I started to like understand football a bit. He was coming off the left, he was electric. Obviously, there was the diving thing.
Bro.
So yeah, that was a good era that I kind of like resonated to players. But outside of United, my dad's favorite player, was Iron Robin, and then like growing up to watch him and understand how good he was. Like imagine having a player that you know is gonna do one thing every time, and nobody in the world can stop it, bro.
Bro, I was confused. I've never seen a quick bold man that confused, man. A bold man that was quick. That was the first one I seen. You know, I was confused.
Wait, as in a bold person couldn't be quick before Iron Robin, bro.
Obviously, when you see a bold man, you like relate it to be old, didn't it? So when you see a bold man that's rapid, I was so baffed. I was thinking, raw. Now we got Mbemo and that. Now we got Robin paved the way for quick bold
bro. So what? They cut their hair because of Robin? Is that what you're saying? He allowed them to feel comfortable to be bold and quick. Bro, is that what you're saying?
Other than Mbemo, who's quick and bold in the world?
Quick and bold. Wow.
Do you see? You don't reckon
Young was bold by choice. He was bold by choice for 10 years, bro.
He had like a 0.5.
Hey, there was no hair on his head, bro. 0.5. His hair was clean.
Actually, I asked him like, yo, long sleeves gloves, the Mercs. It was like 0.5 hair. He was a hunchback as well. So cut and slap it. Yo, Ashley Young, John Carew and them, and a bungalow and that. That was a team still.
Who, sorry?
What's it? I said a bungalow.
A bungalow. A bungalow. The guy said a bungalow.
A bungalow.
Agbonloho, bro. Agbonloho. This guy.
Call him Gabby, fam. Call him Gabby. Hey, yo, what other plays did you say?
Bored. I'm trying to think. Bored and quick.
Now, what plays did you say that you rated?
Robin. My dad loved SCN.
No, you said before you said Robin. You said a few guys.
No, I said Nani and
Oh yeah, Nani. That's what I was gonna say, bro. I used to think Nani was Ronaldo's sidekick. I thought this guy wanted to be Ronaldo so badly, bro. Even the way he runs and that.
There was part of it like he looked like a better like dribbler than him, kind of like in terms of trickery. Like he generally looked cleaner when doing like flip flaps and like a reverse elasticos. I remember that goal against Arsenal, bro. I would never forget like when he chopped in. I think was it a league game? That was in the Championship.
He tried to cross it.
He tried to cross it, yeah, and he dinked it.
He tried to cross it, fam.
Yeah, bro, this guy hating. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
He tried to cross it.
I think they gave us their own goal eventually. I think they gave us.
Was it a goal?
I think he got a nick off someone. I think.
And I think it was his goal.
Or maybe keeper touched it. I'm not sure.
I think Ronaldo scored a similar goal and then Nani
headed it. That one.
Was it Nani that headed it? Or was it the other way around? Ronaldo.
I think it was Nani that headed it. Yeah, Ronaldo. He got annoyed. That was for Portugal though. That was for Portugal. That wasn't United.
The fact that you had both of them is actually kind of mad, you know.
It's mad, isn't it?
United had a team. United had a team. That's why I understand why you man behave the way that you do now. I feel like Man United fans, they're all similar in terms of they all have some ego. Like they all think, they all like see the world through the eyes of like Ronaldo. Like they're all
a mentality thing.
Yeah, it's a mentality thing because you man was so cold around that time. So you lot still feel like it's like that now. But a lot of man, they're still tapped into them times and need to wake up and someone to flip a coffee. Because that was 2013. Last time that was 2013, bro. But them times, you man, United, them times growing up, Tevez, Berbatov, Rooney, Ronaldo, that's flipping greedy. Even the centre mids, bro. Carrick, Scholes, Fletch.
The standard was so high. It's like
freaking greedy, bro.
It's hard for guys to come to terms with that. We won't see that again, or we won't see it for a while. So to actually like, you know, sometimes you do need to forget that a little bit, like the golden era, and not only appreciate, but like just be realistic with the standards of what you expect from what you have, rather than constantly comparing it to the past. Because even the majority of teams want football, Barcelona, like you're not gonna get Xavi, Busquets, and Iniesta.
But it's club DNA though. At the same time, they wanna at least throughout the years, you still see some bit of DNA from the club remaining. So Barcelona, even the fact that they have like Pedris and that now, it's still DNA from the Iniestas and all these kind of guys. You get what I'm trying to say? Even Spain with Rodri and that, there's still players there. You still see the Spanish DNA. Even Germany got some efficient guys. That was their DNA. Even Arsenal, like I don't know about now, and now we've actually on a different team.
You switched it now. You've gone complete reverse, bro.
Invincible times, it was a bit physical, like physical guys, like big team 4-4-2, Vieira and them, man. That's what I think we're kind of like now. Whereas the end of Wenger was more like
sexy football, aesthetics.
And then went to like Ozil times, Alexis times, and nothing went back to that. But United, the DNA is like winning culture. Like those players that weren't that brazy though, but then they'll still do what's required to win. So you can't say like guys like Park Ji-sung were brazy ballers or John O'Shea.
And they were very appreciated by the people that played with them. So again, just buying into the culture and essentially just like they talk about the United way a lot, and I have some problems with it because if you keep latching onto like, for example, Gary Neville, you could tell that in his heart of hearts he did not like the three at the back. But like, as a football club, how can you say a formation isn't part of your DNA? If our club is built on winning, it's built on attacking football.
So, said,
no, but like he basically I watch his podcast quite regularly, and he kept alluding to the fact that the three at the back was a bit awkward at times, and that, you know, he should have kept. I remember we switched to a 4, and he said no, we should have kept to a 4 and not gone back to a 3. Like, how could you say, like, let's say we appointed Conte a few years ago, that was links and things. We got Amorim, like those managers aren't Man United because they don't fit in with the culture because of their system. But then I don't understand
Man United
that.
Culture, it doesn't make sense because Fergie was there for so long. So the culture is basically Fergie.
Literally. And at the end of the day, the culture is, I think the culture is mainly just winning. I don't think.
And that was all Fergie though.
Yeah. And sometimes even when Fergie would win, he'd win ugly, and it wouldn't always be fantastic football, but
he'll win by scaring refs
and scaring pointing refs, at the watch and
scaring refs, fam. That was scaring refs. Let's talk about it though. There's gonna be a book about. There's gonna be some news about this soon. I would have said referees have come out. Fergie, the influence that guy had, bro. I don't think you see football. I don't think football is rigged, innit? I don't think it's rigged, but I feel like certain players. And certain people in football have mad influence on what can happen in the game. For example, clubs like Barcelona, Real Madrid, just because of the size and stature of their clubs, they have big influence on what goes on in football. So referees are flipping petrified when it comes to decisions against these clubs. For example, we've seen it in the Champions League in Real Madrid's run. There are so many decisions
offsides,
we've seen it with Barcelona against Chelsea. They got flipping bumps, bro. We've seen it. Even players like Ronaldo, Messi, there's certain decisions that will never go against them. Ronaldo, they gave him a suspended sentence. Bro, the rule is, if you do a violent act of conduct on the pitch, you get a 3-match ban, Ronaldo's was supposed to miss games in the World Cup. They suspended the sentence for 1 year. But even before that happened, my man Donald Trump, bro. Where's the World Cup in America, bro? Football is boot, like you get it. Like some players and some people within football have influence on gaffers. And Ferguson's a big one, bro.
You mentioned obviously football being rigged there, and you don't think it's rigged. I can't lie. There is genuine instances and cases where you can argue that football
not actually rigged though. Like, I've paid this amount of money.
To
think. Like, for example, you see Morocco in the AFCON. I don't think they physically paid. Actually, you never know.
You never know with that one, bro. Some of them decisions was crazy.
I don't think they physically paid for decisions. However, because it's in their country, I feel like they've applied a bit of pressure to the officials. To like, so that's why any 50-50 decision, you expect it to go in Morocco's favour. However, the reason why there was a bare controversy was because in the final, they just took the piss.
Yeah, of course. That was ridiculous. And even throughout the tournament, I remember, again, specifically the Nigeria game, like any 50-50 fouls, XYZ. Calvin Bassey got booked for Diaz just dropping to the floor. Like, and it doesn't even have to be like official, written in contract, you do this, I'll pay you. The president literally can just go up to the referee and be like, He'll nod at him.
Pressure,
He'll nod at
man.
him and say, "I'll sue you after the game," type thing.
Do you blame refs though in that situation? Because bro, deep it, yeah. You're in the country of the competition.
Mm-hmm.
The hosts are in the final. If you do decisions against them, you will end up in the ocean, man.
There's that element of it, but I'm not being funny. If you can't deal with the scrutiny or pressure, you shouldn't be in the ref, especially a competition like AFCON, for example, where, again, we're now trying to grow AFCON to be not frowned upon, but actually now respected as one of the continental tournaments. So if you're now there and you're scared of Morocco's president or scared of giving decisions against the home team, I'm not being funny, mate. Bro, you shouldn't be there.
It's deeper than football, though. Your family will actually get letters in the post box. They'll put dog poo in your. They'll put dog poo in a parcel.
That's a dog poo. Dog poo in Africa, innit? Where's the dog team even getting dog poo? I posted in the ref's house.
Put dog poo in your letterbox. Bro, it's dark. Put dog poo in your letterbox.
Nah, I hear you. It is dark.
What's the next question though? Oh my days. That is hilarious, fam. Right,
but there's been a few rigged things in the Premier League. Like last but not least on that rigged topic. Remember that Rodri handball a few years ago where they just didn't want to...
Like, man, City, innit?
There's just certain things that happen in football. It's just that, yeah, the conspiracy sometimes, you just got to read into it a bit. But here, next up.
This one's more towards FV though.
Talk to me. Should I read it for you?
Nah, they've asked. Okay, I might as well just read it.
Go on. They've
asked. There's two, innit? Let me see how angry this. When did you? They said, when you started out, was it just passion about the game? Did you think of the business or more structured side of what you do, or did that naturally happen as time went by?
Yeah. Let me rephrase that a bit as well. Like, when did the penny drop for you that this was now becoming a business and something that you had to, like, when did the switch happen? When did it come from us sitting down at uni talking about football to I can now market this and move and navigate this a certain way?
I think the thing, when did it? I don't know, I think when I started deep in the connects that I have, it will take people a week or two to get a reply from this thing where I could just message this person and instantly I could get a response. And these are big, these people cost a lot of money. So to get content out of them would be mad, innit? So the fact that I have easy access to them, I thought that I have to leverage this in some way, innit? Also the actual events, innit? If you can get that many people, and I don't know, maybe I feel like the fact that I had like a core following as well. If you have a core, like, it's not about your numbers exactly. Like, if you have bare followers, it doesn't matter unless you need that core followers. If you got like, say you have like 50k followers, yeah, and 300
core, like following you everything.
No, okay, cool. Say you have 50k followers, but only 100 are core fan base, like through whatever they will pay, and then there'll be a guy with 300 followers, but let's say 200 of them are core. That person's way better for that person. That's why you see a lot of brands, they're working with guys with less followers, but they've got a proper like core, like they've got their proper niche in comparison with someone that's bare followers, isn't it? So I think that's when the penny dropped for man, bro. I'll be raw. Can't really.
Was there like,
and also like advice from people as well, innit? I met a couple of men that was like, yo, you have to be monetizing this in a way. But then when that switch happens from fun to business, you lose a bit of love for it.
I think guys even like noticed it slightly, and you can't really help it. But even when they were messaging you, posting your story, like, oh, Evie fell off. Like, I missed 2021 Evie when you used to just literally sit down in uni and just post.
I had no responsibilities. The man, I need to understand. Them times I had no responsibilities. I can literally sit on Snapchat the whole day talking about ball, and I'm happy. Like, but now I actually got stuff to do. Like, I need. I've got responsibilities now, innit? So it's less of what I want to do and more what needs to be done. So I love doing analysis, innit? But I'll only do it when I have the time to do it. I'll much rather do stuff that leverage FV. Obviously, analysis helps because it gives the core followers something back. That's why I always will never stop it. However, bro, if there's time in my day, I'll be working on like the doc that I've got coming up. I'll be working on actual live content, like live event screening. Like, screenings are important because it shows people, brands that you could actually get people in real life to come together, like leave their yards and pay money to come together. Whereas analysts, like followers and that is calm, but are you really outside of real life? Can you actually get real life people to come together and pay money to what you're trying to do, innit? So I'd rather do that, rather do like content on TikTok where I'm actually showing my face, like visual. So if I'm doing that, then bro, I'll be real. I do love the analysis, but sometimes I'll be real. I bite sometimes when them man get onto man about that. So because they don't see what man's doing behind the scenes. Obviously, I can be a bit. The work rate can be a bit higher. I know this, innit? But fam, I'm not gonna watch all the. I don't even watch all the matches in the weekend anymore, bro. Yesterday, I had to leave my yard at 11. United game was at like 12:30. I'm not, bro. When I'm gonna have time to watch it back? I watched the Arsenal game. I left the Arsenal game at like 6. I missed the Newcastle game. I've come yard. I'm tired, bro. I'm not gonna flip in. I'm even drained from watching ball, fam. I've been talking about ball the whole day. Now I have to do analysis. I have to make 2 TikToks, do a vlog. By the time it's like 10, it's my Saturday. I want to go out, fam. I want to go out, fam. So now, what I would do is that I would let the weekend go by, and then on Monday, when the weekend's more quiet, I'll just go and catch up. I'll watch match of the day, catch up, make notes on my phone, and I'll do analysis all in one go, rather than trying to catch up. Yeah, I missed this game, bro. It's long, fam. So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, and if someone asked a similar question in terms of that stuff, they were like, "What's the most rewarding thing that comes with FV or being FV?"
Well, you tell me. And even drop a moment where you realize, like, bro, like, I'm him type shit. Like, look, I put this together. Like, what's made you feel like that? Most
rewarding is I want to do the boring media train one. So I can come and say, "Oh, girls,
no, man, no. You think that's what we're asking for, bro?"
And I was getting girls since year 6. I was getting girls since nothing new. From the sun,
this guy.
When I was wearing Astro and jeans.
T90s in the feet, like.
When I was wearing, you get it? Like, I was nothing new, fam. Just extra, a bit more extra now, joking.
Oh, this guy.
But I'll say, yeah. Obviously, you get patterns though, man. You get patterns, like, bro, man. I don't think I've only paid for like 2 games this whole season. I've been to bare games, bro. Box, bro. How many times have we gone box? Like, and it's like, bro, before, fam, box back in the day, like, thinking, yo, man, box. Now, like, we just turn up, like, yeah,
nothing.
We're in hospitality, like,
champagne, you know,
I wasn't
chilling.
even there complaining about the food. It's time. Can you imagine, fam? I can just go with the man, them, go to bare different games, watch football. Like, the opportunity to go to games is actually, some man can't.
That's all.
Bro, them man live bare far. It'll be so long, like United London fans, innit? Them have to travel like 4 hours.
Well, it's away games, man.
It's you get all the fans in Nigeria, they'll love to watch.
Love it, bro.
A Premier League game. So you have to be grateful. So like opportunities, so like tickets to games, opportunities, bro. Like even one thing I love about FE, yeah, is insight. I have bare conversation with players, innit? And bro, these man. You would think that these man don't care. A lot of men seem like they don't care
about the media and stuff.
Yeah, like for example, Noni, though his perception in the media just like above ball. He just cares about partying.
Man them tray and all
bro,
that.
I'll tell you now, my man's insight, like my man loves ball, like bro, and his like his self, what's it called?
Aware.
Yeah. He's mad, like he's on himself, like do you get it? Like when he has a bad game, he's like, or not even a bad game, he knows what to improve in his game, and like if I post something about him, he'll be like, yeah, I can't lie, final third, I'm thinking raw, like, because the perception in the media is like the man's above, like that's why I feel like he'll do very well at Arsenal, by the way. Like his willingness to learn, and you can even see, like, I've seen improvements in his like off the ball stuff as well, and I can tell that he's a player that will learn. So if you're a player that was willing to learn, that you'll develop. But yeah, insight in it. Like some man will tell me stuff that's going on, and me as just a football fan, is mad to hear from the sources, innit? Yeah. Literally, like even when Fabrizio was in the box, I was hearing 2-2 feels like raw, like to hear it from within is mad, innit? So I say that. So that opportunities, like insight to the game, even having access to like players and that, in the sport that I love.
Even being able to just have a conversation, bro. Like again, some people can't imagine might even get starstruck in that situation if they were able to like be in contact with footballers. Whereas now you're talking to them as if they're your brethren.
Yeah, at first I was a bit mad, like, I was like, shit. I was like,
oh shit, like you're thinking about your words in it, but it's like,
at the end of the day,
it's a normal guy.
I was never really like mad excited.
Yeah,
like, I wasn't. That's why I feel like I get along with a lot of them, because I just chat to them normally. However, But still, like, in my head, at the back of my mind, I'm like, raw.
Like,
man's actually, bro, there's some players, like Tammy and that, you're forgetting them and are older than us. So when we was growing up, we was watching them man on Channel 4, FA Youth Cup. Now to have them man watching my snaps, like all the iron and that interacting, it's actually kind of mad still. Because them players, they were actually older than us.
Yeah, so you looked up
you actually looked up to nowadays, the players are our age or younger. Even the first teamers, so it's not the same.
Yeah.
You don't hit the same. Like even, like bro, look at Cole, even Cole Palmer and them, Cole Palmer, Saka, they're all younger than us, which is kind of mad.
It's crazy.
So we've seen them in the youth team. So like it's just not the same. When the player's older than you, it's a bit more like raw. I'll be real. So yeah, man. But
that was a good one. So
let's see anything more football related. Which African team do you think will perform the best in the World Cup?
I mean, naturally, majority of people are gonna back Morocco, being obviously one of the stronger teams on paper, having a lot of players playing across Europe. I feel like Ghana might be a bit slept on, you know. I generally think
you're just doing the mind.
Here we go.
Thing.
It's calm. I know as a Ghanaian, you're gonna obviously be more harsh towards your own country.
No, I'm just being realistic, bro.
I'm not saying you guys are gonna get out of the group, for example. What I'm saying is that you might surprise with people that will be like, okay, they haven't, like, even yourself that are already automatically just like, nah, they're not gonna do it.
Nah, do you know what it is?
If they put in a performance or two, I think
we got the attack and talent, but this international thing, you need balance, man. Our defense is terrible, fam.
Who's in the defense now,
bro? Tariq Lamptey's on the bench now. So we have Jiku, Alexander Jiku.
Jiku, yeah.
You know what?
He's at Strasbourg or my somewhere in France.
So I think he went to Turkey. I don't know if he's back in France. And he's with Mohamed Salisu. I used to think Salisu was the truth. I don't know what happened to him.
Salisu, he was never the truth. He was never the truth. He was okay, but like I never looked at him and thought, yeah, you know what, steady.
Nah, he was the truth.
Hell no.
Bella Ketchup. What about
Bella Ketchup? Yeah, he was good. He looked good. He looked good. I say Ketchup.
Bella Ketchup.
I think he left. He's somewhere.
What happened to him, bro? He was supposed to be next up, bro.
I saw something about him. I think he's in Italy, bro. Like I think there was something about him just not wanting to play in the Championship under any circumstances. So he hasn't played with Southampton since.
Might come back in our future. But then we have left back. We have what's his name? Mensah. What's his name? Gideon Mensah.
Everyone's Mensah, bro. Mensah's the right back, no? Am I bugging?
No, the old John Mensah you're talking about. The centre back, old centre back. This is Gideon Mensah. He's flipping me. Plays in league. Right back, we have Caleb Irenchi, I think his name is. Young G. I flipping cold, by the way. He's a set.
Right to dream.
I remember right to bro. I don't know if he's right to dream. I think he is right to dream, bro. Remember I said this year. He plays in what's that? Neuchâtel. How do you say it?
FC Neuchâtel. Yeah, Neuchâtel. Danish team.
Yeah, bro. Flipping cold, G. And then obviously we got number 5 in the midfield.
Yeah,
partnered with
who's the mid? Yeah, he's
Saidu. No, I think
who's the other mid?
Saidu. Is it Saidu?
Dark. Yeah, it's
so Saidu's the right back. Who's the flipping centre mid? It should be some guy called Ashimeru. He was at Anderlecht, decent player. I can't remember the team.
Yeah, and obviously Kudus, Semenyo in it.
They got Kudus, Semenyo, Inaki Williams, Fatawu flipping cold.
Fatawu. Is he injured right now?
Nah, he scored yesterday, you know, against Birmingham. Ibrahim Osman scored as well. That's another Ghanaian. Attacking talents, good still.
Yeah, but just you don't think it's gonna come together for you?
Morocco, Senegal,
Algeria.
Nah.
They didn't agree enough.
They're going through a transition period.
Yeah,
Mahrez and that are getting old. They need to bring through the young G's. Morocco, Senegal, G. That's it for me, bro. Well, who else is there? Egypt and that. Nah, bro. Morocco, Senegal. They've got proper teams still.
Very good.
Proper teams. And
Senegal.
They're all balanced still. And they've done well on previous ones, bro. Morocco went flipping semi-final, G. Is game intelligence more coachable than physical ability? What does that mean? Game intelligence
more coachable than physical ability.
No way. Game intelligence more coachable.
I'm trying to dissect the question.
Was that pace and that?
More coachable. Because not to coach someone's physical ability, but like when to use their physique to their advantage. So if you're a quick player.
I don't think that's what it means though.
You think as in like to improve it?
Yeah.
You can't make someone faster.
You can though.
You can, but like if you can't make Harry Maguire turn into Mickey Van der Ven.
But you can make him a bit faster though.
You can make it there, but you can't.
And you can make him a bit stronger.
Yeah, you can make a player stronger. Yeah, I agree. But
what's
more coachable?
Man. That question's a bit broad still.
I'd say, for me, yeah, as I've gotten older, game intelligence is very hard to coach still. I'd say.
Yeah, man. I think that's more.
That's on the player.
It's a more.
And how they see the game.
I think that's more natural.
Yeah, natural.
You can help it a bit, like just, slow down on the ball. Like I think Thierry Henry told Doku, slow down in it. Like your man's at 100 miles per hour. When you're on the ball, slow down. And I think that helped his game. But I think from young, bro, some players just see things that others don't.
Yeah.
Some people understand like being in certain positions, making certain runs to allow certain players. And some players just cannot just see it.
Don't get it.
They just don't get it. That's why some fans, their football opinions are too meaty. Because when you don't play the game, there's some things you just will never ever understand. You will never ever see certain things or understand why that person. Like even the fact when players make certain runs but they don't get the ball and then it opens up space for the next man.
They don't even get it.
They don't get it. Like, they'll see it as, my man never got the ball. My man's not getting the ball. But they won't see the runs that my man's doing to open up space.
Dragging people out of position.
Or why my man's dropped in deep to just set it. They'll see it as, my man dropped deep to do a 2-yard pass. For example, Zubimendi's role. Sometimes you can see it as my man's not taking a risk, but
he's gone to for bouncing the ball.
To bounce, you just dragged someone out.
You've moved it quick. You changed the picture.
Because when you're defending, that press is, you can't be in 10 places at one. You try to press my man, now he's opened up space. Someone else has to come there. It opens up space, innit? So, let's go to another football related one. They're doing the stats.
Stats eye test.
Yeah, what matters more? Actually, no, but that. What do you think is João Pedro's ceiling? Because I know you.
Ceiling?
Yeah, because I know you got his trim as well. So I thought I should ask you this one.
Even copy my thing. João Pedro's ceiling, I think he can potentially turn into a 15-goal a season striker. I don't think he'll ever be a 20-goal a season striker. I think there's parts of his hold-up play that's very good, link-up play. His finishing is, again, good, but I don't potentially see him becoming that tier 1 striker that some people might see. I feel like coming from Brighton, a lot of people had high hopes for him, saying, yeah, he's going to be an upgrade on Jackson. Me personally, he's in fantastic form right now, but I'm still yet to see.
So if Jackson the better striker?
Especially all-round wise, Jackson's game, and Paul Merson even said it the other day, like, it was on the Stick to Football podcast, like, Palmer misses Jackson, bro. Jackson made Palmer play better football. And I don't think enough people...
Why do you
because of how he was able to bring players into the game. There was times where the ball would come into Jackson, he would roll, play someone in behind. There was a goal against Bournemouth last year. He's held off Zabani, Hoyson, rolled them both, started in Palmer. Palmer's dummied it, finished it. Enough times that their connection, their telepathy...
got that in his game though.
I don't think to the same level as Jackson did. And don't get twisted, like, he's really good, but his ceiling, I just see him really being what the best of probably Jesus was.
Chelsea like I don't just, like we said again, just lack of proper finishes. Even Jackson lacked it himself,
yes,
but then Jackson was athletic. He could go in behind. At least he can make the run for Palmer to hit in behind the defense, and his movement wasn't bad at all. To be fair,
his all-round game was. I
don't know. They should have probably, but then at the time, he was also saying that he's not good enough.
But what good enough for? I think again, like someone like him, you bought him as a 22-year-old, whatever, from La Liga, like you let that person develop. He got 14 goals, he got 10 goals, so he showed he can score goals, and his all-round play was good. So rather than going to get someone for 30, 40, 50 million who's doing similar output wise, why not just develop that same player?
You talk about João Pedro?
João Pedro, yeah.
A lot of people at the time, thought Liam Delap and João Pedro were both better than upgrades and things, and it's hindsight right now though.
You know me. I told you at the time that Delap, I wasn't fully convinced. You put Delap in certain conversations, I was like, what's he really done to like?
It was brazy for him.
He did. They had a good year in it, but like having that step up from relegation for the
bro, it's mad. Top team. People underestimate that step up. That pressure from being Chelsea's number 9 week in week out. You can't be missing the same chances you miss for Ipswich that people might not have seen.
Different
3 o'clock on a Saturday, no one's watching Ipswich in it to be seeing your flaws in that as well. So I do hear it. I do hear it.
His ceiling, I think João Pedro's ceiling is probably the best of Gabby Jesus. I can't really see that it being higher than that. What do you think about João Pedro's ceiling?
Yeah, that like 10 to 15. Maybe he might get that odd 18.
If he's on pens, then but
on maybe like 10 to like Chelsea.
It's tough, innit?
his future's not as a 9 in that club.
You think?
Nah, 10. Therefore 10.
You see him as
Chelsea need a 9. But and I don't think your 9 has to be brazy. I feel like I've come to accept that your 9 don't have to be brazy anymore in modern football, you know. They just have to do things that make the team play better.
Yes, agreed.
And Arsenal have seen that firsthand, innit?
I agree.
So I feel like I don't know. I think my thing's just a rearranging guy. So I feel like that we've seen the best of Palmer when he was on the right.
Yeah.
I think we'll see the best of João Pedro as the 10. And then we need an athletic, physical striker, which I think they tried to do with the lap, but his link-up play is not great.
Yeah.
So I'll be real. I think they might have to bring. He'll probably come back, you know.
Yeah, I don't think
Bayern
Bayern
Chelsea
will
a
trigger
better
that
team
clause.
with him as well.
I don't think Bayern will trigger that clause. So there's an option of him coming back and hopefully being reintegrated. So we'll see.
And for Senegal, he was actually all right as well.
You can see, like, if you watch Jackson play, especially like the all round, the guy's
We
a
can't
good
lie
footballer.
though. And act like my man's finishing was not.
No, the
inconsistent.
finishing definitely, it left a lot to be desired, but that's something that can be developed. And I feel like it's easier to teach someone how to finish than to teach them how to do the all round play. Because I watched someone like Rasmus Højlund, and that guy last season, he looked uncoachable. You couldn't teach him to stick the ball up.
Finishing. I don't know the finish. Yeah, you
You
can.
can teach someone how to finish
But
and
then
compose.
some guys have natural.
Yeah, it's natural. Some people have it. Some people
They
don't, but you can
think-
develop
they
that
don't
though.
need to look. That's like Aguero. He knows when to lift it, roof, to play underneath the keeper, between the keepers. Like them ones, there's natural instincts.
You've seen players develop that. How many times have you seen players like hold up play and link up play gone from this level to that level?
Quick questions now because we've got times running out. I'll do
do
quick fire. Brobby or Calvin Bessie? Who do you think wins in a fight?
What kind of pay-per-view is this, bro? SummerSlam.
Brobby versus Calvin Bessie in a fight. Who's
In a
winning?
fight, I think oh boy, that is carnage. The referee's getting banged. Calvin Bessie. I'll back him.
Boom! Every punch, the world's shaking.
Bro,
Boom!
every-
The world is shaking. Boom! Yo!
That is
Sounding
crazy.
like nuclear bombs, fam.
What about you?
Who wins in that
Yeah.
fight? Ooh.
You want to give it to your brother, Robbie's twin. Come and see Robbie's twin.
Ooh. But fighting's deeper than the big boy thing, though. People forget, bro. It's all about hands.
Yeah.
McGinn could probably punch them both up. You never know. Robertson could probably punch
Wait,
them
did they
both
say
up.
like in a boxing fight or just a scrap? Like,
They didn't even say. They said Brobby versus Bassi. Who do you think?
so just a scrap.
Who do you think? They can even use weapons. Who do you think?
I say weapons. That's too stupid. Get hammer.
They can use weapons. Yo.
Use weapons.
They said, let me just answer one more. What's the secret to success? What differentiates?
This guy, bro.
On my life, I can speak English. Yeah?
Different
Do you know,
traits.
sometimes when I'm rushing,
A bungalow, different
when I'm
traits.
rushing, it just messes up sometimes. And I know you man understand. It happens to you, man, bro. Because man, in school when they were doing show and tell, I know that they were stumbling on words and reading for the class. Man,
That was in primary school, bro.
reading for the class.
Sometimes it got dark.
They'll make you stand up and read.
Yeah, start.
And I promise you, I was doing all right.
Stand up.
Stand up and read.
You used to stand up when you read in school.
Yeah, stand up and read.
That's banging. Why are you standing up? For what, bro?
Hey, from other football pages, I'll just say originality, being myself. A lot of these pages, they're run by guys that are talking in
touch.
ways they're out of touch of what they're trying to say, and it's so obvious that it's not you, innit?
Agreed.
And I feel like people can clock so easily, and I feel like that's what leveraged my thing because it was authentic, innit? And I'm actually, bro, when I first started FV, I was actually replying to flipping everyone, bro. I was having conversations with
Even
normal
before
guys.
we got close, like I just watch you, be like, this guy's hilarious, bro. Like you're actually making me laugh, bro.
My guy, innit? That's my guy.
Hilarious.
I paid them to say that.
Not even.
And then let's just do one more. Let's end on this, yeah? Why is it people don't realize that comparing legends to modern day footballers is kind of unrealistic?
Yeah, and
It's actually not-
I can't like as we've done the comparing everything. It's very stupid because it's just very like it's two different games. It's so different to the point that it might even be two different sports.
Yeah.
So when we're now doing the errors and this person and this, like you can't in any sport. Basketball, football. It's so hard to compare errors. You're just wasting time. It's plantain combos at
Yeah,
this point.
can't lie, because deep context is key. Like, for example, a number 10, what a number 10 had to do back then is nothing compared to what number 10s have to run around, actually have to be good out of possession. Whereas back then, number 10, they didn't even have to score too tough, just create, be silky. even
For me, defenders is the biggest example. Now we've sent fullbacks, for example, got to do this. Centre backs, you got to step out with the ball.
Yeah.
Back in the day, if you could head the ball properly, you can make a living.
Just launch it.
Launch it and
Nowadays,
head the ball.
When you clear the ball, you have to go to a player
Head
now.
to pass
Can't
and
just, how many times did you see people just boom rose edit fam? Yeah, and like even like competition in leagues were different. Even the way, bro, Champions League's not the same format anymore. World Cup's different format. Guys can get like 10 goals now. You can get more goals because there's more games in the Champions League.
UCL, yeah. So
like,
that's why Rafinha did what he did last year, but then they'll be like,
games are more open in some eras.
Away goals as well. Champions League just literally changes how ties are played.
Even there's more matches now than there were, so players are more tired. But then you can also say there's better like condition in sports science now and all of that. So it's actually very stupid.
Yeah.
And do we have time for one more question?
Let's have a look.
Last one. Let's make it a good one.
Comparing errors.
Plantain, man. Salah Hazard. Plantain. Plantain.
2026.
One more question.
2026. Yeah, comparing errors is really tough, man.
Should we end it on that? We might do a part 2 type thing.
Can do.
Yeah, we'll end it on that. We'll do a part 2 in the future. Don't know when. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That is UTL done.
Peace.